first of all, Nick, last time I talked to you, this was you were heading into your junior year, as opposed now you're heading into your senior year. You're the old guy on the block, so to speak. And I know we talked to you, and you said you kind of like the role that you've been in. But what do you really see from your standpoint, having been around this long enough to kind of separate yourself and not necessarily be Marcus's little buddy, that sort of thing? What have you been able to do to kind of just separate yourself? What have you showed to show that, hey, I'm a Division I guy too?
Just when my name's called on, try to make every play. I mean, in practice, try to be a consistent player. Try to be a tough player. And do everything the coaches ask for. That's about it.
What is, this, before you and before Demir and before Ace and before Bruce, it was, the Alshon type guy, the Sidney type guy, these big tall receivers that can go up top and get the ball. But yet, last year, you didn't take very long to show against Jordan. You catch 2 touchdown passes. Show that, hey, you don't have to be tall to run the position.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to be a tall guy. Me, Bird, and Shaq. Well, I guess Shaq is considered a tall guy now, but we all feel like we can run by anybody. We all feel like we run great routes and can get open on anybody too.
You've had the benefit of being here during some of the best seasons in Carolina's football's history, and of course, as we already mentioned, Marcus. You've had guys like Alshon, you've had guys like Jacoby and Nolan and Debbie Taylor, just guys that have really, really made a big impact. This season, it seems like there's not particularly one guy that really stands out as being the guy, the face of the university as far as football is concerned. What do you think that says about just the whole team?
Well, like you mentioned, I've been very fortunate to play with some great players in the past, and with this year not having that one set guy, I'm not gonna say it's kind of good for us, but we kind of embrace it. We kind of all come together and try to be as one, and try to be that one dominant team.
Do you think that says anything about the overall talent level that maybe is different from years past, where now instead of having just 1 or 2 guys at the position, your top guys, now all of a sudden you've got 5 and 6 at the position who are all not as equally as talented?
Well, we still feel like we're real talented. We think we've been overlooked. But that's for we got to prove that, and so we're ready to show that.
You guys, I know you don't like to get into the preseason hype because you haven't even played the game yet, but there are a lot of people saying that this could be Spurrier's best overall team here. And a lot of guys I've spoken to just said that this year is just different. Like the feel's just different. The way the guys interact with each other is different. The fact that when you're in the weight room, there's 50 guys cheering you on.
Yeah.
What is that? Where does that change come from?
It's a different feeling this year. I can tell you that. We all love each other. It's not necessarily the stuff we do on the football field. It's the little things we do out the field. We have Bible study together. We go out to eat together. We all come together and play video games. This is a family-type atmosphere, and that's what we're trying to build.
You're coming off 3 straight 11-win seasons, which, of course, as far as South Carolina football is concerned, one 11-win season 10 years ago would be considered groundbreaking. You guys have done it 3 years in a row. If you were to get another 11-win season this year, is that almost a disappointment? That's kind of been established as the starting point?
Well, we can't really talk future. Right now we're just worried about day 3 at camp and worried about Texas A&M. That's the only thing that's on our mind right now.
And just last question for you, just knowing what you've been through, knowing how hard you've worked to get where you are, with these younger receivers that are coming in, do you see anybody that reminds you of you or anybody that you think potentially is going to be the guy?
From what I've seen from all of them, all 3 of them are equally talented. Debo's, he's a real physical and fast player. Shaq's a great player too, and Terry he's a real big guy, and he can go up and go get it. So they're all equally talented, and they will have bright futures here.